In June 2014, Northland Shopping Centre partnered with Amaze Victoria to open Australia's first shopping centre quiet room, an innovative and permanent sensory soothing space for individuals with autism.
So back in late 2013, I was working with the Amaze, which was the original Autism Victoria. We were looking to sort of partner on a few different levels, I guess, in terms of how best to serve our community, and we came across a letter, I guess, of sorts, or a Facebook post with a parent asking for some purpose-built area, perhaps in a public area like a shopping centre, where she could go for respite with her child.
The concept of the quiet room came to me through Simone. There was an email that she sent that had pretty much a couple of words on it that just said, I really, really want to do this. So we had no real location for the quiet room, we had no budget to deliver it. So we set about talking to our own centre management team, our contractors and our suppliers to try and work out how we could deliver this room with no budget at all.
In our team of 12, there's 3 of us with children on the spectrum. So it made a lot of sense, I guess, to a lot of us there in terms of how we could service our public, because we all had a heart connection there that made sense.
The environment is so overstimulating for our children. He could have a meltdown at any stage, and it could be just the noise levels. The unpredictable, actually, because he can come in quite happy, but then the environment is just so overwhelming at times socially. It's very overwhelming.
Immediate centre management team were so passionate about this and so on board from the get-go. It just gathered speed as it went, and obviously putting it together, and the more people started to hear what we were doing, we just got such an overwhelming response.
We called upon our contractors and we basically went out to them just with a question of, are you interested in joining a partnership with us to deliver it? But every single contractor that I contacted came back and said, we're in. We will do it, materials and labour free of charge.
We put together a basic colour palette. It was a neutral colour scheme. We did a little bit of research in terms of the type of colours that would go well in the room and that kids would respond to in a calming and a soothing way.
It needed to be soft. They wanted rounded edges to create, again, a calmer feel. They wanted the sky, the water, and I guess animals that weren't obviously offensive.
To come to this room to regulate himself again and then be able to go back out into the environment and then have a positive experience in the centre instead of having to have a meltdown and then having to leave the centre on a negative note, whereas we can re-regulate himself within the room and then go back in the centre and his memory of a happy experience, that it wasn't all negative.
We've had Facebook and all of our social media go into meltdown with parents praising the opportunity, I guess, to be involved in something like this. In the first week, we had 50 people register, 50 families register, and within the first month we had 100 families using this room. In the week of the launch of the Quiet Room, it reached the Daily Mail in the UK, it reached the Jakarta Times, amazing places, China. It was so well received.
To be able to have our shopping experiences a lot more relaxed, and it's nice for Toby to come out and shop with us more often.
I'd really like to take the opportunity to thank the people that have assisted us in delivering the Quiet Room. So I'd like to thank Laser Electrical Thomastown, DW Plumbing, Airmaster Australia, PGR Furniture, Elite Fire and Electrical, Lincraft, and the entire centre management and extended centre management team for delivering this quiet room.
The overwhelming response in terms of the positivity that it's brought from our community has been amazing.
The room and whatever's in the room will become a piece of him.